Okay, Comics Plus, what is going on? It's your boy Akasan. How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing swell. We are streaming right now on Twitch, but good Lord Almighty, it looks like Tom Cruise himself, Mr. Mission Impossible, he's giving Christian Bale a run for his motherfucking money, bro. Tom Cruise tears into Mission Impossible 7 crew for not following COVID-19 safety protocols. Wear a mask, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm gonna go ahead and just read this off for you guys here. And let's see. And then I think we actually have a sample of what he's talking about. So, Tom Cruise tears into Mission Impossible 7 crew for not following COVID-19 safety protocols. Tom Cruise expressed his frustration with the crew members on the set of Mission Impossible 7 after he saw them breaking COVID-19 guidelines. Two sources close to the production confirmed to Variety. As first reported by The Sun, after Cruise saw two members standing too close to one another in front of a computer screen, he told the crew, "If I see you do it again, you're fucking gone." Yo! What's up, Cruise? What is his name in Mission Impossible? Fuck. Why can't I remember his name for some reason? Hunter? Ethan Hunter, right? Yeah. All right. The audio obtained by The Sun, Cruise can be heard saying, "We are the gold standard. They're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every fucking studio at night, insurance companies, producers, and they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you motherfuckers. I don't want to ever see it again. Ever." I mean, he's not wrong. Like, let's get that real clear. He's not wrong. He's up here fucking fighting for his fucking life.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
All right. So, Cruise has been strict about enforcing COVID-19 guidelines on the set of the film in Britain and scold the crew for taking advantage of the safe environment that the team in place helped create. True. You can tell it to the people who are losing their fucking homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. The future of this fucking industry, Cruise said. So I'm sorry. I am beyond your apologies. I have told you, and I now want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this fucking movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're fucking gone. I mean, he's right about this. He is really right about this. Like, without even reading any more about this, Batman shut down due to COVID situations. Like, that ain't no joke. That's some irresponsible fucking shit, man. You're putting people out of job. Like, if that production shuts down, a good amount of those people are not getting paid right now. It doesn't matter if, like, you believe on the severity of COVID or not. These guidelines dictate that, things are going to get shut down. So people are out of jobs. Cruise pointed out specific members of the crew, telling one, "You're going to cost him his job." Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility I have? Because I will deal with your reason, and if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. Cruise continued. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here. Mission Impossible 7 was recently hit with delays in October when the people on set in Italy tested positive for COVID-19. Production resumed a week later and returned to the UK 2 weeks ago. Mission Impossible 7 is directed by Christopher McQuarrie and set to release on November 19th, 2021. All right, hold on. Let's listen to this audio because yeah, he is going off, man. This might be worse. I don't know if this is actually worse than the Christian Bale thing. Because Christian Bale thing was funny, man. About lights. Here we go. It's 2 minutes. Let me turn up the audio so you guys can hear it.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night.
Wow.
Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education.
I'm sorry, yo. This not in text. In text, it actually sound. I think I did it better than he did, but in text, it actually sounded better. But the way he's doing it, scripted? Is that the word I want to say? Or it sounds very political. It's weird. The way he's doing it sounds like he's kind of reading off of a script. I don't know if that's just because he's an actor, but he's kind of like reading off of a script, so it doesn't. It actually kind of feels like devoid of emotion. If that's what I'm trying to explain, like. And the college education, and the industry, and the da-da-da. It sounds like a very political, but I know that may not be what it is, but that's just kind of the way it sounds. Like, because his talking points are just kind of like really weird. Weird.
It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. The future of this industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. You're not shutting this.
You know what I just realized? One of the reasons is because he's wearing a mask. That's why it sounds a little weirder. So I actually own that same mask somewhere. I have exactly there's a specific like burn mask that he wears a lot. And so it's kind of double layered like this. So now it sounds like this. That's why. All right. Let's keep going.
Movie down! We are not shutting this movie down!
What the fuck?
Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone.
Is he having a bad day though?
That's it.
Like, this is a little
Am
too
I
much.
clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Is no. I know what you guys are saying. Like, I'm a little mixed on that because that is we can chalk a lot of that up to like that just being the industry, but that's still no way to really be talking to people like that. Like, I get it. I get where he's coming from. I know he has a lot riding on him, but he's supposed to be like treating that crew very similar to like his family, or like, well, I mean, like he's yelling at him like fucking kids and shit, you know? And that's a little too much. That's a little too much. But that's also the industry in a sense. That's exactly how the industry be like. It's not an excuse. It's no excuse. But you know, I remember like back in the day. You guys remember 112? Diddy and 112, right? Diddy and 112, like, I remember, so one of my friends used to work on that production, I think of Peaches and Cream or something like that, and they were saying how Diddy was up here yelling at 112 like they were children and shit, and it's just so like, it's so like unprofessional, but that's also kind of the way the industry is. Like, there was one time back in the day when I used to work in Hollywood, I was in one of those type of meetings before, and it was like one of those things where they just get you together and they just start screaming at you and shit, because it's supposed to be like they're supposed to be like hyping you up to get you to go out there and do more sales. And I remember, I'll never forget, like, one dude actually just got up and he was like, look, I don't want like the way you're talking to me, so I'll just quit. And he got up and he left like that. And people were like, oh shit! But then the guy tried to play it off, but more people quit after that. It was just like, that's kind of the deal. So that's kind of the deal. It's like, you know, you also gotta learn to like how to talk to people. Like, I get that Tom Cruise is under a lot of pressure. I don't know if Mission Impossible is the future of I don't know if really Mission Impossible is the future of the industry, but so some of that felt like a little too much there. But I also feel he has a very good point, is like, these crew members, they gotta take this shit seriously. But I also feel like the culture itself has not been very well educated about COVID. You know, we see a lot of these politicians out here doing this virtue signaling where they're wearing masks at home. I'm like, why are you wearing masks at home? Like, what? So we see some sides doing way too much and the other side's not doing enough like that, right? And I get that. So I think that's the thing, is like, some people don't really even know, like, what's the right precaution and what's not the right precaution. Though, to be fair, I'm assuming his production staff went through a lot of great deal of efforts to lay all that information out there, right? To lay that information out there and make sure you do this, do that, whatever. When I go to work, there's a very specific sort of protocols that I have to go to. Obviously, I have to be wearing a mask. I gotta put the hand sanitizer on. I need to clean my entire desk before I can even start one class. Then they also take my temperature. If my temperature is over a certain degrees, then I get kicked out. I gotta go home, like that. and then so we're very strict about that, you know. So I get it. But if you're going to be very lackadaisical about it, then yeah, you don't really need to be working on this sort of area if you can't handle it. But I get it, and I get it because the Mission Impossible, they already shut down once, right? So I'm sure that didn't look good the first time around, and these studios are like, oh shit, what are we gonna be doing? You know, or we shouldn't be doing this. And let's not forget that Tom Cruise was actually the poster boy for going with Warner, with going back to the cinema when they were promoting Tenet. They showed Tom Cruise in London or somewhere in the UK wearing the mask, sitting in a crowd, watching Tenet, trying to get people to go back. So I get he's very passionate because this is his livelihood. Yeah, he's fighting for his fucking life. He's R. Kelly, man.
Fighting for my life.
So I get it. So overall, I'm on his side on this. Could he have talked to these people a little bit better? Probably. Do we know what's going on behind the scenes? Oh my god. Damn! Oh my god. I gotta, that's gonna get copyrighted. I appreciate that though. Thank you for following. Sorry, all my alerts are all messed up right now, guys, so that's why everything's a little weird because of Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk broke everything on Twitch for me. Anyways, so, you know, do we know what happened beforehand? No, we don't. So that's the thing. We don't know what happened beforehand, but we do know that things have been shut down before, and probably, you know, with Tom being a producer on Mission Impossible, the last thing he wants is to be losing a bunch of money like this. So, I get it. Will this affect Tom Cruise in a negative light? Probably not. Because people like Tom Cruise, and people like the Mission Impossible movies. So, I get it. Good lord, man. If, like, even with The Witcher, I believe, The Witcher, they do the blood test. So there's another way to check for COVID, and I think that's what a lot of movie industries are doing. Even my girlfriend, when she went to work, they do a blood test right then and there. And I think The Witcher does that twice a day, to check for COVID. So this ain't a fucking joke, man. Like, these are people's jobs that are being affected, so I get it. I completely get it. And I'm looking forward to Mission Impossible. My only concern is I don't want this to be the lasting memory of Mission Impossible 7. The same way where Terminator Salvation, I want to say. Was it Terminator Salvation? Is the one with Christian Bale? Like, yo, that entire movie, I was checking the lights because of that Christian Bale freak out. Like, oh my god, that one was wild. But the problem is that scandal really made me look at Terminator in a different way. So, we'll see, guys. Well, Red Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know what you guys think about this and how you're feeling about this. Woo!